never know what's going to happen. So today I wanted to play a game called Secret Files Tunguska. I saw Half Moon Joe play this maybe a year ago. I watched him play like 45 minutes of it and then I had to stop because I'm like, I need to play this for myself someday because it is so up my alley. It's a point and click mystery game. It's oh, Blue Star's familiar. It's a German game, but the American dub is atrocious. And that I love that. I love that. So I think we're really in for a treat. Also, I was testing the stream earlier. The sound mixing on this game is kind of insane. Like during the cutscenes, it will deafen you and it does immediately start with a cutscene. So please don't panic and leave the stream when the first cutscene starts. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be an unpleasant experience. TBH, I need to see your scuff your way through Baldur's Gate 3. Do you think I could play Baldur's Gate 3 as someone who's famously not very good at video games? Because I do love a good dating sim. That's what it is, right? All right. All right. Let's start it up. Here we go. Let's lock in. All right. Brace your ears, okay? Brace your ears. Maybe it won't be actually that bad. Maybe you'll actually really like it. Turn it up, you're all gonna say. Turn that shit up. All right, now pay attention, chat. A lot of people in my chat don't like to pay attention to the plot of games. You gotta, this is important, okay? Very important. Oh, you can adjust the difficulty. Very nice. I love accessibility like that for me. I honestly wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't think it has a difficulty setting because it looks so fun. Mark, do you know Deep Silver game? I haven't heard of it before. It is getting loud. Okay, it is getting a little loud. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, it does have difficulty adjustments? I'll have to look into it. It's okay. If I talk over it, it gets better. If I yell, oh, here's Harrison Ford. And that's just me. Snow without a beard. Immediate no for me. Now, what was that? For some reason, I was expecting this game to look shittier. What a high praise from Intrepid tonight. When did this game come out? I believe 2006. Actually, it does look pretty good for 2006, no? Yeah, I don't like that. Oh god, someone went for a climb. Here. I need to keep talking so I need to keep talking so it doesn't deafen you. Because I can't click out of the window and lower it, the volume that way. Ah! I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Also, that posture. Kind of me. I do kind of have that posture. Not the Zoe 101 moped. Look at those bootcut jeans. It's 2006. It is 2006, baby.
What? Dad? What's going on here? Dad? The door was wide open.
Good night, Intrepid.
Chaos all over the place.
Hi, Eli. Welcome.
He's vanished without a trace. I hope nothing has happened to him. I'd better start looking for him.
Why is Jesus T-posing? Oh, I guess he kind of does that on the cross, doesn't he? I never really thought of it like that. Was that a glitch? Yeah, you're right in time. We just started. Oh, hello.
I don't want to take it along, and besides, I don't have the foggiest idea what I should do with it. The note says, and the prince said to the princess, whether vertical, horizontal,
A puzzle.
main diagonals, make sure that there is never a repeat within a line.
Ooh, okay. I like these puzzles, but we're missing a coin. I don't think we can do this yet.
Looks like there's a coin missing here.
That might be the most brain-rotted thing you've ever said. Listen, I'm on Dayquil. All right? You can't blame me for anything I say. I'll take that, whatever this is.
A photo of Daddy on one of his expeditions. Written on the back is...
Wait, I want to see Daddy.
Vladimir Kolenkov. And... I've seen the photo before. But who was the other guy in the photo? And why was the photo torn up? I'll glue it into my diary. It might be important somehow.
Yeah, put that in the bullet journal. Okay, this is Daddy? Was Harrison for Daddy? Was that meant to be an English accent? This can't be an English accent, surely. I'm not impressed. He does kind of look British. He does kind of look British, though. It's something in the mouth. You know?
An award from the Russian Academy of Science. I think that was for an expedition that my father made in the 50s or 60s.
Okay, okay.
A picture of my parents' wedding. I think Dad still hasn't gotten over her death.
Oh, we love a dead mom. That's classic. Classic.
The radiator is lukewarm.
All right. Got going on here? Some colloidal silver to sip up, perhaps?
The inside of the dish is somewhat porous.
Oh, okay. That's not what I thought she was going to say. Isn't... I need to look up this voice actress because...
My father was...
I want to know if this was
never the
direction or if
organization.
this was a choice she was
Not even
making.
My place looks this bad. My father was never the picture of organization.
Oh.
But not even my place looks this bad.
Honestly, my place kind of looks this bad sometimes. Can we increase her waddling speed?
The
Those
map
jeans are
shows a
tight.
section of Siberia. No idea why my father hung it up here. The phone in the office. Private conversations.
Why
are
is she
strictly
turning...
prohibited.
I don't like how she turned and looked directly at me. I don't like that.
All these files and records have been thrown out over the floor. It wouldn't have been Daddy. Someone was in a great hurry to find something.
Daddy never throws his files on the floor. I'll tell you what. Okay. We can pick it up. Dial 999.
I don't know what's happened here, but I'd better call the police.
Berlin Police Department.
Hello? Nina Kalenkov here.
Nina.
Got to send someone here right away.
Nina.
My father has disappeared without a trace.
Since when?
No idea.
Just got your nails
I
done.
wanted
Love
to see him
that.
at work, but he wasn't there. Instead, the place looks like it's been ransacked.
Is your
Daddy got a little messy.
or mentally unstable?
What? No, of course not.
Sorry, we can't do anything then. Adults can only be reported missing if their lives are in danger or if there are extraordinary circumstances.
But this is an extraordinary circumstance.
Keep calm. I'm sure your father had something important.
They don't even care about our daddy.
In touch soon. Don't worry.
Something important to take care of? Hello? Did you listen to anything I said? It looks like there was an earthquake here. Do you think he created this chaos himself and is looking for a cleaning lady right now?
Like I
That
said,
is so
I
daddy.
can't do anything for you. Sorry.
Great. Thanks for nothing. You are a big help. What do I have to do? Send them two...
Not her being a Karen with the 911 operator. What did she say about sticking fingers up butts?
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
Rock. Ooh, I want a rock. I'll take
Looks
that.
like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
She is pissed off. All right. And can you blame her? Can we do this?
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to
Just
work.
throw it in there. Surely.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work.
I mean, I have the faintest
I
clue.
think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
I think you do have the faintest idea. You just said it. Okay, whatever.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to
All
work.
right. Whatever.
Loud music?
Does anyone know anyone that calls their parent daddy
Don't know what
IRL?
he listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though.
That's not Kylie Minogue. That's not daddy. Let's see who it is.
The door seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard.
All right, well. What's this? Oh, we just took it.
An
Okay.
aloe vera plant for skin after 40.
Nina, are you not wearing moisturizer right now?
There's an index
She's
card
one of
with
those.
Max Gruber written on it.
She has strong opinions about sunscreen, I bet. And it shows.
A list of local pizza delivery services, information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood, a guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing.
No.
As far as I can tell, nothing interesting.
Or whiskey. Something we can grab here.
I take it the fuses are in here.
You do know very posh people who say daddy as adults? That is spooky.
This one's locked.
It's locked.
They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work. And now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it. It burbles
How about
quietly.
a drinking game where you take a drink every time she says daddy? Thoughts? My friend's family calls her dad daddy, and you can see a little bit of her die inside every time her siblings say it in front of her friends. Does she know that they don't have to live this way? Love this.
Dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear.
I'm terrified.
I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
Good thing they're extinct, Nina. Good thing. But then again, she grew up in a religious cult.
It's not
Bigger
easy,
fish to fry.
Considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation.
Actually, you know what else I forgot to tell y'all? I'm going to see the RuPaul's Drag Race finale tomorrow at a gay bar. And you know what? It's actually a club. Never been to a nightclub in my life.
On this list are the names of
Now
the
I'm going to a
Museum.
gay club, and I have nothing to wear because I
Scientific Director,
don't go out at night like
Vladimir
that.
Kalenko. Office 5. In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
Anya for the win, obviously. But I feel like I'm going to embarrass myself in front of the gays because all of my outfits are very much daytime. I like wearing thrifted grandpa sweaters and maxi skirts, and that's kind of, I like things that are
I
big
better leave
and cover my
alone,
body.
Otherwise, I won't be able to see anything in here.
I completely missed the entire season of RuPaul. Honestly,
It brings a little illumination.
compared to
the
15 and
darkness.
16, it hasn't been that great. I do love Susie Toot, though. I do love Miss Toot. She should be in that finale. She shouldn't win, but she should have been in that finale, and I stand by that.
Hard to believe that a dino
She was
with
robbed.
horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good
Smoke
idea
and
to count
Susie. Making all the fellas
The
toot.
diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs.
They did sing Women's World for Katy Perry.
The theory seems very plausible.
That was an unfortunate thing that happened. They did sing Woman's World for Katy Perry, and they did sing Body Shop for Sam Smith.
I hear noises coming
Or is
from
it-
the statue. It
What's
looks
that
like
song
someone's
called?
in
You know
there.
what song I'm talking about.
There's a hidden door.
Let's get in there. Their little meat cleaver hands. Unholy, thank you, Mark.
Eddie, what are you doing in here?
Eddie has seen some things.
Miss Nina, are they still here?
Still here? Who?
They came. I couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic.
Someone non-binary broke in here.
And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating. They didn't speak, but these voices in my head, hundreds of voices.
Eddy, have you been drinking again?
No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Well, at least not a lot.
No.
But they were really there. I could see them. I could feel them. I wasn't imagining things, believe me.
Nina, you can't just say that.
Those black capes. With those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
I love how he's saying this to us
Eddy,
in the
just
dinosaur
calm
cave. Like, please come out.
down.
Please stand up. No, don't run away.
Nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit.
God, what a rough night.
A key. Eddy must have lost it here.
Mine now. Joink. I love how everyone's supposed to be in Germany right now. No one has a German accent. I think that's actually brave and beautiful. Did I already check this out? Perhaps. Oh.
On this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kolenko. Office 5. In Office 4, there is
This game got 3 sequels, and we're playing them all. We're playing them all.
Something here is not right. And before I know where and how Daddy is, I am not leaving this place.
All right. Fair point, fair point. They should have gotten the voice actors from the German Nancy game. Those were beautiful. Beautiful. All right, was it this that was locked? Perhaps?
What luck! The key fits. The fuses are all numbered. I expect that the numbers stand for the separate rooms in the museum.
Ugh, so sniffly.
I'll
Don't mind me,
just
I'm
turn
being
Max
nasty.
Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
And I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
The slow walk with the screaming is so good.
Hello, you're Nina Kolenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you.
You seem like it.
Wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
I wanted to see him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddy was crouching, completely terrified.
Oh yeah, and Eddie's drinking again.
Reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Who's Liam O'Brien?
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out
Is
of
this
my
someone
office for
famous?
hours. What does your father have to say about it?
He
That's
voices?
exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
I have a sneaking suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
Oh, Sonic
No,
characters?
unfortunately not.
And Critical Role? Okay. I was unfamiliar with his game. Oh. Phew! I love how this is how we ask questions. Eddy, he's here in body but not in spirit, I fear.
Taker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? Well, you know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
God, Eddy.
If someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something, and combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
Eddie is the key to Daddy, I guess.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences?
Eddie,
Father behaving
baby,
differently than usual.
I just saw
Not
Max.
really. We haven't seen much of each other in the last couple of days.
He's
There
crying
was a
his
lot of
eyes
stress, and
out,
He seemed like he had a lot to do, too.
wondering where Daddy's at.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already
Okay,
tried,
Max.
But they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance.
Hey, Cab.
Wanted
Oh, hi,
to
Phineas.
swing by and say hi. Hope your stream is good.
Thank you, thank you. It's excellent. We're just looking for Daddy.
The room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
We're actually gonna paint the
Yeah, I
whole
know,
place
but-
gray.
But
It's
he
crazy.
mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
You don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
Love this whole scene in a wide shot. It's the most warm and inviting angle. I don't need to see Max's
I'll just
facial
keep
expressions
looking.
personally.
I'm beginning to feel like Eddy does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you
I
need
believe you,
help,
Diva.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Mickey voice. Okay. Is it 3 minutes? Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm meeting with my friends for coffee tomorrow morning. I hope I'm feeling better. I'm going to grab tissues real quick so I'm not just sniffling all over my blanket, but I'll be back in a second. And then I'll do the Mickey voice. All right, stay calm. Dan stole the tissues. He stole them from me and he didn't bring them back. That bastard. I need them. All right. There we go. Dan is getting me tissues. We will be saved from this crisis. You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. All right, Mickey has a cold. It's literally not letting me set a timer. My iPhone is rejecting this Mickey voice. Okay. All right, here we go. This is really, really a good time. Y'all who haven't seen me stream before have been missing out on this. You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. Thank you, Dan. Got my tissues from my fiance. Now y'all know that he exists. He's there. Now he's gone. Okay. Where's that drunk guy? Let's find him. Do you think he's still in there? We'll see. Oh. No. Also, why is there no background music in this game? It's kind of disconcerting, I would say. If I'm being honest. That's just so me. Also, we have a key ring. Oh. Hello.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you.
Is this our husband from Desperate Housewives?
Kerski. I'm leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me?
Oh, hi, Jasmine.
I called you.
I don't normally sound like Mickey during the stream, so you came in an excellent
Your father
time.
disappeared.
Yeah, I arrived here and wanted to see my father. He said he'd still be at the museum. And
Just
when I
wondering
got
why he's
here,
British?
The door to the museum was ajar. and
Stop asking questions.
A bomb had hit his
Oh.
office.
I'm really worried. Thanks for coming.
Oh, okay. Awkward pause. Sorry.
Any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I don't
Your
know.
daddy may have been a messy, messy boy. I hate to say it.
Do you really mean to say that?
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Do you think something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
This guy, he's good. He's real good, I gotta say.
I thought the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years.
Oh.
I know when something
Ick.
stinks. And this thing really stinks.
Something does.
And if you have something to do with this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
Hello? I called the police.
Trench coat is giving. Maybe he's daddy?
I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had
Criminals always do the most illogical things. I'm not fooled by such things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a detective.
Yeah, only the best and brightest. Haha.
You're a really clever guy.
Yeah, Nina. Nina knows what it's about.
If you find something out, you'll let me know right away, right?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway.
Nope.
And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get
All right, I'm free.
You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
I am free.
Strange guy, this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession.
I mean, he wore a trench coat. He's got to be legit.
He like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened.
He was also rude. Checks out.
At least there's someone who believes that something
That's how they're
is
supposed to be.
completely and utterly wrong.
I believe you too.
Thanks.
Believe
I'd
women.
like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So
Okay.
if I can do something for you,
That's really nice.
just check and see if your father has already got home. He might be worried already and is going to sentence you to
If your man
2 weeks without
sleeps,
allowance because you're late.
He doesn't care about you.
That'd be nice.
If he wanted to, he would.
Fortunately, I won't be back at the office until this evening, but please come by. Or
If you don't do
call me.
close-up shots, you don't have to animate their
Then we'll
voice,
have something to
their mouths
celebrate.
moving.
If not, then maybe
how it
I
works.
can do something for you.
Okay, I will do that.
See you
Okay.
tomorrow, and good night.
Good night.
And sleep well.
You too.
Wait, so why isn't he going to bed if he's leaving? He's not helping. He's just staying up in solidarity. I don't know if he's as helpful as he thinks he is. I'm just being in observation. Things I have never said. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm always going to choose sleep. Me, personally, as an insomniac, mentally, I'm always going to choose it. Physically, my body will reject it. And I'll have to take a bunch of trazodone to get me down. But that is not by choice. That is poor genetics.
Looking saurian creatures. Both of them look as if they are watching over the museum's entrance.
Saurian. I am not familiar with that word.
Two angry-looking saurian creatures.
Two angry-looking
Both of them look as
saurian
if they were
creatures. Oh my gosh, Goose is on the couch. Y'all can't see because he's black, and even though the couch is green, it also looks black on camera. But he's right there. Wait. Hang on. Pause the game. Pause the game. We need to enjoy this moment. Hang on. It's so bright. There he is. Look at a free Goose cam. He's very itchy. He's still having a bit of an allergic reaction, but he's doing better. Goose, stop licking yourself on camera. Hi. You can barely see. Hi. Yeah. People wanted to say hi. They're glad you're feeling better. Yeah. They're glad you're feeling better. All right. You've been on the couch for 30 seconds and you're done with it? That's so fair. That's so fair. I hope it's comfortable, though. I got it just for you. I don't want your money. I got this just for you. Keep your money. My ride. Let's get in. Get in, divas. Woo! All right. And cut the shot. Cut the shot. Oh, okay. Oh, diva. Oh, diva. Watch out.
Hello?
Hello?
Dad? Are you home?
Oh, this is Daddy's place. I see. The music is very intense. It's Dad when she wants it to be. Oh, my God. Diva down.
Oh God, my head's gonna explode. Oh hell. Someone's been at work here too. First his office and now his apartment?
Daddy's been a messy boy.
Into. I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious.
At least she got to sleep. The fist was wild. They wanted to make it very clear.
How little clothing men need to get through life.
True. Preach. Preach. What's going in here? What's going on?
Biography of George Shrub. Since when does my father read that kind of trash?
Who is George Shrub?
I hope no
And what
one's
did he do to
expecting
Nina?
me to read that.
Okay.
Looks like it hasn't.
Someone doesn't like memoirs.
Apparently, my father hasn't been to bed yet.
He'll sleep when he's dead, I guess. It's a men thing. Fishies.
Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never. Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there.
The way I was just about to say, I love looking at my axolotl in her fish tank, and she immediately gagged me. Okay.
There's a
Allergic
grate
to fun.
on top of the aquarium. I can't get my hands through.
Bless me. Someone's no fun. Someone hates books and fish. Also, what do you mean we can't open the grate? Because there's a book on top of it?
There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through.
All right. Sorry your hands aren't skinny enough to fit through there. Hate a bitter hater we've got over here.
There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty. These don't get me anywhere.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Salt. I do,
Also known as white gold in the Middle Ages.
as someone with POTS, I do like to, I should honestly carry a salt shaker around with me. That would come in handy. Can we not click on this? Oh, but we can click on the rotting pizza, of course.
Yummy. Cold pizza with stinky tuna fish.
Tuna.
Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the walls. But
Putting that right in my pocket.
beggars can't be choosers.
Putting that right in my pocket.
Dad's old shortwave radio.
Okay. I'm assuming we need to get a cassette at some point.
Password protected. Think, Nina. Think.
Think. We probably can't do that. Let me see. Can we
If
combine?
I oversalt the pizza, it will probably not get any tastier.
Okay, we can combine things. That's interesting. Yellow shard. All right, we've got a shard. Got a rock. Aloe vera. We've got rotting pizza. All right, we are on our way to finding Daddy. Yeah, I can't say I've ever... Well, I don't really eat fish anyways. Can't say I've ever had fish on pizza. That's a little spooky. A little spooky dooky for me.
There probably won't be anything else worth finding. Looks like the burglar was very
Well, then why'd you
thorough.
make me walk over here?
There probably won't.
All right, all right. Nothing to say? Can we go out? Anchovies, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone order anchovies on pizza. That is a thing. But this is tuna. It's not even anchovies. Have y'all seen the pickle flavored lemonade at Popeyes? Honestly, it sounds questionable, but I also feel like that would get my life together. I like pickled flavor things. I also saw, I waited 2 years, by the way, to get into the Johns Hopkins POTS Specialist Center, because it's like one of 5 POTS centers in the world. And she told me to drink pickle juice. I'm like, say less. So maybe I need to go over to
Sewer
Popeyes.
system. The stench is coming out of every opening.
All right. All right. We get it. It's stinky dinky.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from that, I do have my motorcycle. I can move more quickly with it. The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump.
All right. We're getting pumped. Oh, you're not going to say anything? I guess not.
A box full of junk that is practically screaming that I'm going to find something inside that'll be useful to me at some point.
Ooh, okay. Wait. We got a lot of stuff. We got glue, double-sided tape, air pump, book, shard. All right. We have a lot of items. So far, we haven't used them.
Sewer system.
All right, I get it. Your tummy hurts. Let's take the bucket.
Oh, the handle just came off.
We broke the bucket. All right, wait, can I actually grab thing in here?
It's unbelievable how little clue.
No. All right, so we've got a handle, we've got glue. I could glue the handle back on the bucket. I don't know if that's any more helpful. Maybe? No.
Sticks and
No. We've been here before. I don't think we're missing anything. Now we gotta start pointing and clicking. Get the air pump. Maybe if we blow air into the fish tank. Alright, so we need to get our skinny little fingers through the grate somehow. Handle?
Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around.
Oh, I thought...
there.
Nina, I thought I cooked for a second. Don't do that to me. Fish with an air pump. Should we
Sticks in front and
tape that? Nope.
documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing.
Oh, portable cassette. Take that. Thank you. Okay, wait.
There are batteries in here. Maybe they still work. I'll leave the portable cassette player here, though. I don't want to schlep around any unnecessary junk.
Schlep is such a good word. All right, we have batteries. We can use that on this cassette, maybe?
The antenna is broken off and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt I'll hear anything other than a steady static hiss.
Okay. Can we use this as an antenna? No. No. And why would we? And throw batteries on the fish. All right, so if we can click on things, sometimes we'll get new information.
Oh, the book has a lock. And apparently it's not a book at all, but some sort of chest well disguised in the cover of a book that no one would willingly pick up.
Okay, wait.
The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work.
But we have keys. We have keys. No? No? How do we combine things?
The chest is secured with a lock. The key
Oh, the
should
key's
be
probably in
fairly
here.
flat, so the old hairpin.
The key's probably the one that's in the fish tank. I see. What else is here? What's this? Oh, it's just the door. That. Bed. Closet we've checked. I still don't understand why we can't just stick our little fingies in there. Personally, I'm always sticking my little fingies and stuff, you know? Oh well. I guess I'm just crazy like that. Let me see. Is there anything more here? Cigarette butts.
A whole pile of cigarette butts. Looks like there was a chain smoker at work here. On top of that, my father is such a strict non-smoker, He even banned smoking anywhere on the property.
You know, my mom told me I'm allergic to cigarettes, and to this day I still don't know if that's real or if that's something she's just said to me to keep me from smoking. Not that I've ever had the desire, to be quite honest. I'm like, can you test for a cigarette allergy? I don't think so. Oh, we can take pencil. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so we can...
A pencil. Brown and equally exciting in all other regards.
Beautiful. Let's see. I feel like we have to do that thing where you like press on stuff to see what was written in the background. No, like any notepads in here? Well, we have a pencil now. So take that. Can we take the pencil and put it in the grate? No. That really does sound like a mom thing to stop you from smoking. She insists to this day. She insists to this day. Oh, hey. Hello? Hello?
With my slender fingers, I can't get in there.
Thank you for clarifying that you have slender fingers. I was just about to say. All right, Bella Hadid. How about that? How about that? How about... Really? No?
Even with my slender fingers, I can't get in there.
No, my sister isn't allergic, but to be fair, I have asthma and my sister doesn't. But, maybe she knew I was chill like that, so she had to give me the extra warning. Can I just leave? What if I just left? Oh. Is that Eddie? No, it's a girl. Hello. Hello, girl.
Hello there.
Hello?
What are you doing here all alone? Did you sleep here or something?
Who are you?
My name is Nina.
You're allergic to gravel and dirt, not Lizzie?
Hello, Nina. I'm Lisa.
That is so you.
So tell me, did you really spend the night here?
Yes?
Ew.
Why? Don't you have a home?
Can't you just buy one?
I was scared.
To go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble for sure. My bike is broken, and Dad's camera too.
And that's why you spent the night out here in the cold? How did that happen?
I was playing here in front of the museum, and then suddenly, I got scared. I didn't exactly know why, but I just wanted to hide in the bushes.
I get that desire
And
too
suddenly,
sometimes.
There were these strange men in black costumes. So I sat there in the bushes, and suddenly I got even more scared. I just wanted to get away. Then on
And I was
accident,
scared.
I pushed the button on the
And I was
camera.
scared.
There was a bright flash, and the men turned
And
around.
I love how this is all
They
one
looked at me,
sentence.
But what?
But they didn't have faces.
Oh, good night, Mark.
It was so awful, and then I just ran away. I ran and ran as fast as I could. And then I realized that I had lost my camera. And so I
Wait,
had
she
to go
hid from
back.
the
I
spooky
looked,
guys
but
at the
those creepy men
museum
weren't there
on the bench in
anymore.
front of the
And I
museum.
found the camera again, but it didn't work anymore. And since my bike was broken too, I didn't dare go home. Will you help me? Will you come home with me? Or can I live with you?
No, better not.
No.
But I'll help you fix this.
Absolutely not. Get out of here and don't touch me.
Go home right away. Your parents are probably worried to death.
Okay, good.
All right, well, we have the
See you
air
later.
pump.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course. Don't you worry.
So needy. All right, let's take that.
Hello, I'm back.
How did that
here.
not work?
Oh,
What's up with the bike?
I think
guess I have to
ran over
ask.
some stupid shard of glass at the construction
Now-
site.
oh.
Now I have a flat. And to
Use the
top
tape.
it off, the bike was brand new, and my mother made sure to tell me to take extra good care of it because We don't have much money, you know. And
We're
we
just
can't
leaving this
afford-
child here? That feels irresponsible.
worry.
It's called
You don't
protecting
need
our
to buy
peace,
a new
Madison.
bike just because you have a flat. I
Don't
think
give
it's
to
worth
people
it.
who don't give
And
back,
your
you know?
camera, too.
Would you do that for me? You're so nice. But do you even know how?
Of course, no problem. Give it to me.
I don't know. What if you can't fix things so good? Fix
Makes
the
you think
bike
that.
first. If you can do that, then I'll give you the camera. It was really expensive.
Not her
but if
thinking
you
we're
break
too
it
dumb to
more-
fix this
I
bike.
understand. I gotta prove myself first. Okay, good. Then we'll start with the tire. This photo is my only
folder
hope
is
for a
back.
hot lead. So there's nothing left for me to do but start fixing the tire.
Okay.
Show me your camera.
Fix my bike first.
You're really stubborn.
Yeah, my mom's.
She's
Kids
right.
today.
See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course.
Kids
Don't
today.
worry.
All right, so maybe we do the tape first. Why are none of these things working?
This air...
I have an air pump. How is that not working? We have glue.
glue for porcelain and plastic. Sticks in front and in back. Also sticks left and right. Kinda sticks everywhere. The tube is flat.
Yeah.
I'll have to remove the tube.
Or maybe I'm just being impatient. Maybe that's the problem.
I need to patch the tube and then put...
All right, all right, all right. We put the duct tape on the tube. No. We put the air pump on the tube. We put the duct tape on the wheel. We put the... I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Put this on the that.
The 3 golden rules for patching a tire.
Find the hole, mark the spot. We have a pencil. Pizza? Pizza? I've had the worst headache this evening and I just know some fast food fries and a soda would fix it. Does that mean you're getting the pickle lemonade? Because I'd love to hear about it. Well, I guess I'll just leave her. I've tried. I tried for a whole minute. Let's go. Pump. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you
It
know?
will fall apart if
The 3 golden rules. The tube is definitely busted. There's air coming out somewhere. I should find out where it's coming from.
Find out where it's coming from. I did something.
The 3...
Do I not have the air pump anymore? Oh, wait. Maybe I did it. Maybe I did something. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Maybe I just cooked and didn't even know it. I did not. I did not, and I'm actually embarrassed and I'm going to turn around. Let me see. Market.
Without the grip, it's hard to carry. Some colleagues of mine would say that's not possible. That won't work. You can't do it like that.
Okay.
The 3 golden rules.
Yeah. Bucket. Put a bucket in a mop? For this wop? What was that?
I'll hold the tube underwater and see where the bubbles come out.
You
So
can't
I
just
found
see it
the
with your
hole and
eyes?
marked the spot.
I guess I'm just built different. I had LASIK, so it's not a problem for me. And then we look at it.
Without the grip, it's hard to carry.
Put the grip back on.
Without the bucket is full of water.
We are getting there. We are getting there. This is a lot of steps to help a child. We could glue. No. Tape. tape the bucket? No. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Can I be honest? Not a clue. Not a clue.
That leads to the sewer.
All right. Why is tape not working? Am I missing something? Let me see. I think I am in here. I might give up and look at a walkthrough. Seems silly to me, but it's okay. I have no shame. Let me see. It is so deathly silent, though. That's what makes it awkward. Put the tube in the bucket. Now combine the glue with the glove. And use the glove on... Glove? 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 Where is there a glove? I don't see a mention of this glove anywhere. What are you... Huh? Get back, pump up your tube, put the tube in the bucket, now combine the glue with the glove. Do we have a glove? Do we have a glove? Hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on. I'm gonna Control F on this. I need to look this up. Not being able to... Can you Control F on a phone? 'Cause that's my biggest curse. Outside, look in the bin to find a rubber glove. Thank you, an answer. Alright, there we go. Alright. Figured it out all on my own. Alright. We're supposed to find a glove somewhere. Outside. Nina. What's this? What's the bike? In the trash, maybe? Was the sniffer on the trash?
All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove.
There we go.
Spoke. Not exactly a spectacular.
Nailed it.
outfit.
I don't see how the glove comes into fixing a bike, but that's just me. Combine it with the glue.
So now I've smeared glue on the glove. Hopefully this stuff won't dry too quickly.
I don't like the look of that. Oh, oops. I accidentally left the... Hang on. Oh no! Oh no! Y'all moved over here. I accidentally exited out of the chat. I had no idea baked potato was called something else in the UK. A jacket potato makes it sound so fancy. And off we go.
Without the grip, it's hard to carry. Some call...
All right, all right. Put this on the handle.
Without the grip...
Yeah. Okay.
I smeared glue on the rubber glove.
You sure did. It says to put it on the bucket. I don't really know how that works. That's what it said, right? Or no?
Hopefully the glove will withstand the pressure.
Oh.
Think of a better alternative right now.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. Now we did it? Guys, I don't really know how to fix a bike, if I'm being so honest. If I'm being vulnerable, I don't know how to fix a bike. And I'm tired of acting like I do. All right, child. Give me what I want.
Hello, I'm back again.
Oh, hello, Nina.
An American TikToker ate a potato with beans, tuna, and cheese. Said it was bad. Actually, I did see this.
I patched the hole in the tube.
I never.
They went to the UK.
Excuse me? What's
And-
that supposed to mean?
Ate a
Well,
cursed
you don't exactly look
baked
like you
potato.
do something like that.
Yeah.
And all
thanks
the
a lot.
British people in the comments got offended.
Mechanic.
Yeah, so you still don't look like you.
Y'all are
could
crazy
fix
over there.
I'll just take that as a compliment.
Y'all are crazy.
Now that I've proved myself worthy, I can fix your camera too.
it. Yeah, that'd be.
It's actually kind of embarrassing how long it took me to fix that bike. She was making a big ol' stink about it.
See you later.
But you'll be back.
Of course.
All right.
This
What's the
digital
problem?
camera doesn't work. I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix it. I still hope I can get a few significant photos from it.
Batteries, maybe? We got the spook.
What do you know? It works after all. The batteries were just dead.
Too easy.
Curious to see what the pictures show. They're all pictures of Lisa. But here, two little
Beans
figures
on a
in
baked
black
potato?
clothes. Too bad you
I
can't
guess it
see
doesn't
the
sound bad,
faces.
but that's definitely not
Then
something
Eddie could have
I've
been right.
ever done. Have I?
Maybe I should go talk to him again.
I don't think so. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful girl. Why is her face like that? It's like two-dimensional. Okay. Lovely.
Here, I fixed your camera.
Really? Cool. You really did it. You're great. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Here, just for that, I'll give you my lucky.
Don't say we're crazy
It's a little
when you're talking about
magnet in the
beans on
shape of a
toast.
hamster. We hang it on
Beans
our
on toast doesn't sound bad, though.
but I think you should have it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Other than beans for
going.
breakfast sounding like
Parents are probably
little intense.
worried sick about you. Unfortunately, I can relate to that all too well right now.
bye, child. I can always count on Blue Star to be really diplomatic. All right, we have a magnet. Magnet. Honestly, I do really miss baked beans. Specifically baked beans that you make on a campfire. I could really go for that right now. I don't know how, but I feel like a magnet could do something big. Magnet potentially could be huge.
I'll try to draw the key up the side of the glass.
How
using the
strong
magnet.
is that magnet?
Got it.
Okay, I was not expecting that to work, but all right.
My father's address book. That could help me.
All right,
out.
we're in. We're
A
in.
little note attached to a ribbon.
Oh, I eat beans like Mexican food. I eat like black beans and pinto beans all the time. I haven't had baked beans in a very long time. What is this?
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL.
I feel like she's quiet.
Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle,
We do put sugar in food.
my father wrote something on the back.
Sometimes it works though.
Diadem will
I'm so addicted to sugar though. It's bad.
and she will realize that money is not the greatest.
If I have one vice, it is sugar. My mom got us Easter candy because she still gets us like an Easter basket every year. She's very sweet of her. She got us so much chocolate and peanut butter M&Ms. I might even have. I already had some today. I'm gonna eat some more probably when the stream is done. I'm out of control. You can't stop me.
My father's address book. Lots of entries, but I can't find anything that will help me right now.
There's
does
a
it say?
number on this note.
1619.
Originally, my
That doesn't sound like the password to the computer though. What's this? Oh, you can't look at that. Okay. What else do we have this note. Which has to mean something. Oop. Try it on the computer. I feel like that's nothing. Okay. I feel like perhaps that's nothing. Ooh, a strawberry lemon cake sounds really good. Like bread isn't sweet here unless you get one that is. I don't feel like the bread I have is ever sweet. Maybe if you get like the cheap like Wonder Bread. But I really only make that to make French toast. Oh, you know what? Now that I have something to help my slender little fingers, I can get under here. For my skinty little fingers.
Got it. A cassette. That's weird. Was it left there deliberately, or did it just happen?
Okay. We're back on track.
The first and last on the car. A fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld. And finally, the guardians of my work.
What? What's that? Some kind of code? Dad,
Dad, you're so crazy. Wait. Let's do it again.
The first and last on the car. A fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld. And finally, the guardians of my work.
What?
Okay.
What's that?
First and last on the car is license plate. So let's go look at that. And the other thing I think is on the note. Okay. 2. And then 3. And then...
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an my...
Let me listen to that again. What was the other thing we need? What was the other thing? Let me see.
The first and last on the car. A fourth of the openings in the entrance to the...
Oh, that's the sewer grate.
And finally...
What?
Sewer grate. Do. Hello.
That leads to the sewer system.
How many does it have?
Stench is coming out of every...
Oh, she doesn't say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? A fourth of that is 4. So 2, 3, 4. And then the last one was something.
My father's address.
There's a original. My father wrote something on the back.
What was the last one? I can honestly just probably guess the last number if I wanted to be so bold.
The first and last on the car.
The guardian. Oh, the Saurians, the 2 angry Saurians outside. 2342. That's my guess. I'm gonna go with that.
Password protected. Think.
I'm gonna go with that.
Think.
2,
3, 4, 2.
No wonder Dad tape recorded the code.
Amazing.
No one would be able to find the password very quickly.
Except for me.
You're not
Okay.
supposed to read other people's email. Then again, extraordinary circumstances call for
Let's
extraordinary
snoop, girls.
So let's start snooping around. There are only 2 emails in the inbox. One about boosting performance and the other about women over 80. Neither of them interest me that much.
Nina hates
File
old
is
people.
empty. But there's an email to ok@nms.de in the sent file. Subject, Tunguska. Could
Tunguska.
be interesting. I'll just go ahead and open it.
Hello, Oleg. Haven't heard from you in a
Oleg.
long time. I'm doing well again.
Oh, my leg?
Quite some time to come to terms with the whole thing. To answer your question, it's been a long time since I've thought about that. And honestly,
Is this
I'm
Daddy's
never happy
lover?
about it. I underestimated those guys once already, and my wife paid with her life. I swore back then to drop the subject for once and for all. Please don't take offense, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But now that you're living nearby again, we can meet in person. I would like to see you again. Get in touch and
Oh, they were.
when and where would be convenient. Vladimir Kalenkov.
Dad underestimated these guys and my mother paid with her life? What did he mean by that? She died in a car accident. I really need to contact
Was
Mr.
she
Oleg.
a spy?
He knows something that can help me out.
Why did I just look over and Yowie's being mentioned in the chat? Now,
The storage compartment in the seat is locked.
how did that come up? I would like to know.
The storage compartment is open now.
Hell yes.
My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both before they get swiped.
It's a dangerous neighborhood over here. A mother spy? Stranger things have happened. Oh. Should we go to the museum? I guess we should, because we don't know where this guy lives. Maybe our sleepy buddy Max will tell us.
My motorcycle.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Can we go in?
The museum is closed, and
Oh. Okay. Maybe it's on my cell phone.
this thing has all the bells and whistles. You can even play Orion Squad 1 with it. Dark blue and very cool.
Very cool.
Let's
Oh, this
see
is his
if
address
Oleg
book.
is in there. The one who wrote the email.
Duh.
Oh, here. Oleg Kerski. He even lives close by. Maybe I should just pay him a little visit.
All right. Let's go, girls. To Oleg's house.
Hopefully that's the Oleg that my father wrote the email to.
And hopefully he knows
Ooh,
something
sustainable.
that can be helpful. I haven't really been able to find out much yet.
All right, I see some trash on the ground. Let's pick that up. Pick that up. Sustainable. And then anything else? Phone
I
booth.
wouldn't know who to call, and even if I did know who to call,
Fair enough. Let's wander on over. Excuse me, hee hee. It's me, Nina. Nina.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are
Why'd
you
he,
Oleg
why'd he
Kerski?
pop out like that?
Why?
I'm Nina Kalinkov.
Good afternoon.
And?
Yeah, okay.
It's
you
like
know
looking in a
my
mirror.
father, Vladimir Kalinkov, and I thought you...
I think our daddy might be
Kalinkov, and now, if you'll
in an undressed state behind him.
phooey. That wasn't very successful.
Because why is he standing like
The
that?
biggest break in the search for my father.
This man has
and that
secrets.
guy doesn't even let me speak. Did I say something wrong? Or exactly the right thing?
Questions,
A
questions.
sweet little food bowl for our furry friends.
Should we feed them some trash we found on the ground?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's give them some days-old rotting pizza.
Stinky stuff. And the cute little fuzzball will probably even like it.
Oh my gosh, cat? Please? Do we leave? I'll just leave. I'll just go. Cat? No cat.
Pets can get in and out through that thing.
I mean, I could too. But that's just me. Not everyone has my slender frame, as Nina would say. Me opening the door in a weird way to prevent my cat from running out the door. Fair enough. Fair enough. But very suspicious. A likely story. Oh my god. Let's just creep in the windows. God, we're such a
The guy
freak.
is hectically making phone calls. Does that have something to do with my visit? If only I were a fly on the wall in his office.
We just open the window and army crawl in there. Let's just take all of his stuff, all right? Why not?
Looks like this Kerski guy is a hobby gardener. Even his garden hose is green.
I don't know if that
Looks like
2
this
plus
Kerski
2 equals
guy is
4
a
there.
hobby gardener.
But okay. All right, let's see. Is that cat back? Can we take his cat? Let's hold his cat hostage until he tells us where Daddy is. Cat! Let's go. I was kind of hoping it would be an orange cat, but that's okay. Hello!
Cats. Little hairy beasts that just sleep and eat.
And we love them for that. Okay. Let me see. Salt the cat. Tape the cat. Tape the cat. Cell phone the cat. Cell phone the cat. Wait.
I should fasten my cell phone to the cat somehow.
Wait. Are we about to duct tape our Nokia cell phone to a cat? Well, I have just the thing. Don't you worry.
Now I can tape my cell phone almost everywhere.
God. What a fun DIY. That's so my life as Ava. All right, here we go. Get this on Etsy.
Its camera function is on. A rare example of the European roaming dictaphone. Now I just need to somehow lure
God,
the
we're
cat
so
into
weird.
the kitchen.
All right. Lure it into the kitchen.
Pets can get in and out through that thing.
They sure can. How do I lure it into the kitchen? Go, kitty kitty. Take the pizza away?
Yum.
I think they've had enough. Should I call myself?
I wouldn't know who to call, and
A relic.
How do you lure it in there? I feel like y'all are being a little too calm about me taping my phone to a cat. Emma seems to be the only one processing what's happening here. And that just proves to me that y'all aren't paying attention.
Oleg is still on the phone, and he's not exactly leaving the impression
Pizza
that...
through cat door? We can't pick it up again.
A blue trash bag, hopefully unused.
I would think the same thing. I don't think we have any more food.
Salt. Salt.
Poke it with a pencil? Can we click on this? We could take the broomstick. I don't know how that's helpful. Okay. Off we go. Still there. I wouldn't normally do this, but let's try poking it. Perhaps?
A broom handle. But it could be a handle from a shovel, too.
Bag the cat. This cat needs to do its damn job.
Little...
Because all it's doing right now is sleeping and eating. Got the rock.
Looks like something has been embedded. Looks like something has...
Can we salt? Oh, we salt the food to make it taste bad.
A little pussycat real thirsty.
Genius. Genius.
Wonderful, it worked.
We've got a thirsty
Oleg's
pussycat.
still on the phone, and the cat will be drinking for a while. And hopefully
We're a
recording the
spy.
conversation. I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when our plan comes together. All right, and maybe now we call ourselves to get it out. This is like in the early 2000s when there were all of these like girly spy devices. Was that like some weird post 9/11 phenomenon? Like you had the voice activated diaries and like little spy pens, little spy goggles. I was into all of that.
cell phone's vibrate mode.
All right, we're vibrating the cat. And this is a little craft y'all can try at home too. Oh my god.
Oh, great. The cat is
It's like
up in the
Dan.
tree, and my cell phone is
Get down
stuck
from
up
there.
in a crotch of the tree. How am I supposed to get to it?
All right, we could push it off with the broom. And by it, I mean the cat. Just kidding. Don't do that. Okay.
I can't reach it.
Oh, come on. If we put this together?
A broom handle.
I feel like we could tape those together, but I guess a bike spoke isn't big enough.
A blue trap.
Can we use that as like a net? I feel like we have all the items we would need here.
I have to correct my statement about cats. Besides sleeping and eating, they also climb trees at the most.
I had the voice activated diary and that shit did not work. My sister was able to unlock it. Our voices are nearly identical. I mean, what kind of advanced technology was that really?
A handle.
Okay, I think we're trying to make a net. I think that's
I've reinforced the opening of the bag with the bucket's handle.
like
I've reinforced the opening of just a little more tape around it. Yeah, that should do it.
I don't see how this is any more helpful than the broomstick that already doesn't reach, but okay. Where's our tape? Oh, did we already tape it?
That could work.
You just said that doesn't reach.
Wonderful. Let's see if the recording.
This is a Nokia phone. It would have survived. It would have survived if we knocked it over.
Isn't here anymore. No, Tunguska wasn't mentioned, but there wasn't any opportunity to either. Yeah.
Hi, Laffy Taffy. Welcome back. Our third mod has arrived.
So you'll call back then. Bye.
Well, that wasn't very productive. Okay. So this is what
Our daddy is missing. That's all you need to know.
Tending to some kind
We're trying to find our daddy.
I hope the matter isn't me. Besides that, something about Tunguska. There was also something in the mail for Oleg. Maybe I should ask Max about that later.
I know, I love how they're not even trying with the accents. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a bold artistic choice. And I think more media should do it. We also taped a phone to a cat for spy things, yeah. You know, just the usual.
Max Gruber said he'd be back at the museum sometime this evening. I should use the time to get some shut-eye.
Well, sleep on the bench.
Intuition doesn't fail me. I could regret it if I don't.
My feminine intuition. Oh, cutscene. What are we in for right now?
Did you get what I wanted?
Hello?
Not yet. We've searched through everything but haven't found anything.
And Kalinkov?
Still nothing here either. We'll probably have to take other options into consideration.
Why are we on Mars right now?
As long as I get results, don't disappoint me.
She'll sleep when she's dead.
Strange. I feel like I'm always being followed. Even when I came home earlier, for a brief moment, I thought that I saw the face of that Kerski guy in the window.
Oh well, most likely it's my nerves. I hope Max...
So much for her feminine intuition. It didn't help her much when she was getting the absolute daylights knocked out of her earlier. All right. Max, where are you? Come here. Come here, Max.
Hello? Can I interrupt for a moment?
You're not interrupting. On the contrary. Have you heard from your father?
No.
He's always stands up, isn't he?
Last night I was attacked.
Attacked? Are you hurt?
No.
Thank God he was there to protect us, right?
It must be because of something important. Do you really have no idea what it could be?
No, He's been under a lot of stress in the last few days, but that's happened before. Looking back, there are plenty of ways to interpret it, but especially conspicuous? No, not really.
That's a shame.
I kind of love his white boots, though.
Your help. Does the offer still stand?
But of course. My name is Max, by the way.
Nina. But you know that, don't you?
So, ask away.
Didn't they already know each other? Okay, I guess not.
In the last few hours,
Lore.
I've heard the name Tunguska several times.
He has his good side and he's sticking to it. We're not seeing his face head on.
That Tunguska catastrophe from 1908?
Yes, could be.
At the beginning
Could be.
of the last century, something exploded there. The The destruction must have been enormous, but even today nobody really knows what happened back then. Your father once took part in an expedition to Tunguska, but you probably know that, don't you?
We never really spoke much about what he used to do. After my mother's death...
No one has any idea what their dads do for work. That's his business.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was a long time ago. She was killed in a traffic accident. Shortly after that, we came to Germany.
Nothing suspicious about
My father
that.
simply wanted to leave all of that behind him.
And your father never spoke about his work in Russia? Didn't you ever ask him?
No. He asked me never to ask him again. And I kept my word, despite being very interested at times.
Well, I know a little more about it.
Spill.
In 1908, an unidentified object went down over the Siberian taiga. A huge area was completely destroyed by the shockwave and a wall of fire. The shepherds who lived there, the so-called Evenk, were either hurled through the air or
Oh
burned.
my god.
There were hardly any survivors to witness anything. Several expeditions were started to find out the cause of this catastrophe, but despite all their efforts, no clues or any evidence was found that was at all helpful. And in time, several fantastic theories arose. From a meteorite colliding...
All of these voice lines feel like they were recorded in different sessions.
...to the explosion of a spaceship. And
You know what I mean?
off the top of my head, that is about everything that I can tell you on the subject. But somewhere in the archive, I still have a few articles...
Like, why does the sound level change with each sentence?
Shall I go and get them?
Yes, that would be sweet of you. Oleg spoke about it, and I read one of my father's mails to him. There was also something
Mails?
in there. Maybe it will bring me a little further.
Okay, I just have to get a few small things done here, and then I'll have a look around the archive.
Thank you very much.
He'll sleep when he's dead, remember that?
Yesterday evening, Eddy was mumbling something about people in black robes. I didn't take him very seriously at first, because his description was, let's say, a little strange.
But I spoke to a little girl today who saw something similar last night.
See, and this is a different voice session too.
Black robes.
Unfortunately, there is not very much to see, but I'll certainly speak to Eddy about it again.
It's like me when I forget to say something in my video, dubbing it back in.
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen him all day. He's probably crept away somewhere quiet to think about it all.
You mean he's drinking again?
God
Yes,
damn it, Eddy.
So, unless...
Unless what?
We hate alcoholics here.
Nothing? Come on out with it.
By we, I mean Nina.
If those strange men in black
Not me.
noticed that he was watching them.
You mean they came back?
I don't know. At the moment, I have no idea what is actually happening here.
Well, this is something we have in common.
We have no clue, do we? Just two dum-dums.
I found this piece of paper amongst my father's records. Does it tell you
Yeah,
anything?
Nina's just a hater.
A
Certified hater.
K19AL? That sounds like one of our exhibits. What about it?
No idea. I was hoping that you could tell me that.
Not spontaneously, but I can go and get the item.
Get that item. Oh my god, he got the
The
item.
note with the description of the diadem is missing, but you just had it in your
My
hand.
crown.
I don't know any more about it either.
I should go on a season of The Bachelor.
Can I take my time to have
Be a
look at it?
villain.
Of course, but please don't forget to put it back later. Otherwise your father will tear my head off.
If he still can.
Hey, stop thinking like that.
He's been gone for 24 hours. Let's
Yes,
give up.
Hopefully. There must be an
Face
important
reveal?
reason why Daddy kept a piece of paper.
This is like Dream's face reveal.
Diadem at
That's how
home.
Max stands all the time.
What?
And what is that about the true princess? He used to call me that sometimes. Is it a message to me that I should be able to understand somehow?
Think, Nina, think.
Quickly.
I don't think she's thinking quickly.
Does the
Excuse
name
me?
Oleg Kambursky say anything to you?
Komborsky? Oleg Komborsky? No, nothing.
Why would you say it like that if it meant
I
nothing?
don't exactly know that either.
The Oleg Kombursky? No, no clue.
The things out of the archive about Tunguska.
Yes, I'll get going now.
She is hitting that line.
Until I've sorted through the records.
No problem.
Tunguska. Can we sniff through his stuff now? Oh, hell yeah. Let's take all of his snacks.
Let's see what we find here.
Poison. Love. Flour. Cement.
Plaster of Paris. The text says to add water and vegetable oil and mix to achieve the desired consistency.
What? Are we making a Betty Crocker cake mix? Okay.
The label is illegible.
but judging from the skull and the other symbols, it must be extremely corrosive.
Tunguska. Exactly. Exactly. All right, we have cement. We have a lot of stuff. Jeez. All right, is that the only thing we can grab in here? In this whole big room? Okay. Whatever you say. Let's check in on Daddy. It's been a while. Or his office, rather. Well, is Eddy around? I guess not.
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the...
Oh, right. She's still pretending she has no idea what that machine is. Has a coin magically appeared? Oh, we could probably do something with the yellow shard. Oh, we have the bowl. Okay, we have this.
The inside of the dish is somewhat porous.
I love a somewhat porous bowl. Gotta say. Gotta say. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. I feel like we have to combine some of these, surely.
The inside of the dish...
Trying to think. Maybe we need water and vegetable oil. Why are we going to be DIYing cement? Oh, good night, Emma. Okay, we've got the yellow shard, which I think is going to be the key to everything. I'm going to go back in Max's room because surely there's more than one thing. Surely there's more than one little thing. Totem? Oh, we're going to take the totem?
Things from Max's office, he certainly won't keep helping me, but I'd like to get rid of this eye.
All right, let's desecrate the sacred totem, which I'm sure was sourced very ethically. And here we go, just because we want it.
Now broken off, but that eye now can no longer look at me in that evil way. I can only hope that Max doesn't...
Nina! Careful, Nina, you're pushing it. You're pushing it a little bit. She's up on that line, you know? All right. Let me see. Is the radiator still lukewarm?
The radiator is lukewarm. The radiator's...
What about the shart?
The radiator is lukewarm.
Winder? Winder? You've got a red bead, but I don't know if that's helpful for anything. Personally. I feel like I remember, for some reason I remember, it makes no sense, but I feel like we need to use the bowl.
Lukewarm.
The bowl on the radiator.
The radiator.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. That doesn't seem to be the truth, Ellen. I don't know. Who am I? Who am I to say? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat because it's almost 9 p.m. It's almost 9 p.m. Okay. Gotta go horizontal mode. I have a cold, okay? Brain's not functioning. Use the plant outside. Combine the scent with the porcelain bag with water. Wait. Use the porcelain bowl on the radiator vent. Okay, yeah, it says... Why isn't that working then? Uh-oh.
The radiator.
Because normally there's another thing that pops up.
The radiator's...
What? Wait, let me look at it again.
The inside of the...
have to look up a visual walkthrough to see how they do this. What else does it say? What the heck? Open the refrigerator, get the acid. And we do immediately use the... We do immediately use the bowl for something. Let me see. I'm going to try a visual walkthrough just to see if I'm doing it wrong. Because what the heck? Alright, they have a bowl. Do it. You won't. They're touching that radiator. The radiator is lukewarm, as it is known to be. Alright. They're pressing it like 5 times. Come on. Oh, wait. There. This thing.
If I turn the valve now, I'll ruin the whole floor.
Okay. So that's what we're supposed to put it on. There we go.
Maybe
Oops.
I shouldn't have opened the valve that far. A load of water has come out.
All right. Now that I've got my little wet bowl, we make our cake. All right. Now we have cement. What, we put the diadem in there? We put the bead in there. We put the poison in there. We put the aloe vera in there.
I'll squeeze a bit of this oily, slimy liquid into
Is aloe vera gel oil? Oh, it's been forever since we've heard that Preminger scream. I guess I didn't realize it was oil. Okay. Now we have putty. Now we put the diadem in there.
I know what I'm doing. That diadem has now been...
All right, let's destroy an ancient artifact. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have a wet, juicy wet diadem. Okay, wait. So then we add...
Great. It fits.
It fits. Okay. I see what we're doing here. And then we probably have to get the gem out of here, right?
Looks like something has...
But she keeps saying that she doesn't know what's up with that. And then I bet we have to use this yellow shart. It's all coming together. Okay. I'm going to see if maybe Eddy or something is coming around. Fine, I'll talk in third person. You got me. You got me good, kid. All right. Ashley is looking around for that little drunk ghost boy. It doesn't seem to be appearing. Also, Ashley is wondering where Max went. Ashley's wondering how he's supposed to be helpful.
An escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date.
Okay. Ashley does not think that's very helpful. T-Rex? Hang on, T-Rex? Maybe we have to put the acid on the rock? To like melt it?
Of course, just because it says something about corrosive on the label and there is a printed skull symbol, it shouldn't bother me.
All right, I don't need your sass. I don't need your sass. Wait, okay. Eddy is an alcoholic. Maybe he has a bottle somewhere. All right, that makes it sound like I did do the right thing, just not the right way. Okay. So, do I have a bottle or something? I don't think so. This yellow shart is going to be the key to it, though. Also, Ashley immediately forgot that Ashley was supposed to be speaking in third person. Whoops.
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
Oh. Ashley sees this. Ashley sees that. All right. Ashley has a flask. All right. Eddy's alcoholism was not helpful to Ashley, as it turned out. There we go. Ashley's got that. Then we put that on that.
Put the stone into the acid and see how it reacts.
Ashley's a genius.
Doing its work admirably. The stone is beginning to corrode.
A genius, Ashley declares.
Out of the acid at the right moment.
Otherwise, the inclusion will go the same way as the rest of the stone.
Ashley's gonna put that there.
That should hold.
All right. Is it really not the yellow shard? Interesting, interesting. Let Ashley see. Not let me see. Lamp?
It brings a little...
Huh? Ashley's doing
Wasn't there
something.
Something on the note belonging to the diadem about illumination? Then let's see if that makes me any brighter.
Ashley thinks she's gonna need all the help. All right, yeah, because it's not complete yet. Ashley needs the little yellow shard to be broken.
I don't believe for a moment that a yellow glass shard will pass for an...
Okay, emerald. Ashley needs something green.
The 3 stones have not...
I mean, Ashley means what if they're colorblind? Nina does have great posture. Ashley will give her that. Ashley could really learn a thing or two. All right. Let Ashley know if you see something green that could work for this. Because Ashley's not really sure she's seen such a thing. Wait. Just Nina. Just Nina. All right. Get on over here. Yellow shard. Can we paint the yellow shard? Can Ashley paint it? Ashley's gonna have this yellow shard the whole game, Ashley thinks. It's gonna be what unlocks everything.
My father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad.
Gotta be Max's room, surely. Ashley's thinking. Ashley's gonna try combining things with this yellow shard.
Besides,
no.
There's an original. My father. Dark blue and very cool.
Wait. Blue?
I've laid both lenses over
I'm
each
free.
other. They now have a green shimmer.
Oh my gosh, it was the shard all along. Okay.
That thing is in the right position.
Beautiful.
As soon as the putty has dried, I'll only be able to get it.
Let's go. We've got a goopy wet diadem full of shards, and we're ready to solve this mystery. Okay. Put it on. Don't be shy. She does sound like Velma.
Whether I'll get any brighter? Wow, it worked.
All right. Let's unlock the gay secrets, shall we?
Somebody seems to have marked one of the rooms with invisible ink, and it has just been revealed by the colored light beam.
I really wish invisible ink was more relevant to my daily life.
Because there's no map key. Although it seems to be one of the rooms that are being renovated.
Okay. Max, don't scare me like that.
Wow, not bad. I only go away for a few minutes and you transform the museum.
We are far away from this conversation.
I'm sorry, but...
That's okay. But what is all this stuff and what does it mean?
I don't exactly know either.
What does it mean?
This riddle really comes from my father. Then he must have had an extremely good reason for the whole effort.
Have you found anything out yet?
I'm still working on it. And you?
We need to incorporate more spying in our daily lives, I think.
Is there anything new on the subject of Tunguska?
Not a lot.
Tunguska.
Here, I found these 2 articles.
light beam has changed the color of the escape plan on the wall. A room with the number 8 seems to be highlighted. Is that one of the rooms that is currently being renovated?
Yes, and they've been renovating it for ages. The complete substance of this house is unfortunately no longer the best, and the workers are having a lot of problems completing the job.
Was there anything special in that room?
Well, no, not really. All of the exhibits from that room are currently stored.
Oh, I destroyed all the exhibits.
Are you looking for something specific?
I sure did.
If only I knew.
We can go straight to my office. Maybe you'll find something there to help you out.
All right. He's trying to bait us into his office.
And we'll have a look at the exhibits from room 8. Have a look around. All these things are out of the room.
Yeah, stay over there. Stay over there. All right. Okay. Well, he's bent over. That's fine. Yes, that's fine.
If I remember correctly from the documentation on the Incas that I have seen recently, these kinds of masks were worn during ritual sacrifices.
Fun. Okay.
A pygmy warrior's shield from the
pygmy?
year 1687 or 1688.
They had pygmies even back then,
in
huh?
the region of Asia, or something like that.
Like, I just love going to wars and getting dirty and fighting boys.
Although I saw one like these in some Swedish furniture store only last week.
I can see it now.
I think this one, however, is ancient.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of ancient IKEA furniture, do y'all know the Initri shelves from IKEA, released in the 1980s and re-released briefly in the late 1990s? I have been on the hunt for a reasonably priced IKEA Initri shelf for months, specifically in the light wood color. And people go nuts over these things. They sell them for like $800 to $1,000. And these are IKEA pieces of furniture. I guarantee they sold for like $100 back in the day. It's the most insane thing. I've had terrible luck finding them. But I got it. I got one from... It is a little bit more expensive because it's from like a vintage... like Instagram shop, but it's local. It ended up being $500, which I mean for a book, like a bookshelf, I don't know. I've been on the hunt for them for so long. I was like, honestly, I'll do it. I'll take it. Cause I saw other people at the same time. I found another one of the same shelf and they were selling it for $700, but it was like visibly like really scratched up. And I'm like, that's just insane to me. You're going to try and sell me this beat up, fake wood, IKEA shelf?
I
the nerve.
think that must be some sort of calendar. But how
yeah, this is
what I don't know.
This is going to be an heirloom. I'm never getting rid of this thing. All right, I'm committed. What did I say about this?
Must be some sort of calendar. But how to read it?
Well, thank you for the posture check. My posture actually isn't doing too bad, but that's honestly because I'm fidgeting around so much. But welcome, Faye. Welcome. Vase.
It looks ancient.
Oh, wait, we already looked at the vase. Vase.
A vase from
Vase?
the Ming Dynasty. I broke one like this when I was a kid.
Typical Nina. Typical Nina.
Pencil.
Can we put the pencil on the calendar? What can we put our pencil on? Put it on him? Put it on him?
There's a number on this note. L.
It's about the diadem.
My father wrote something on the back.
Why do we still have this? I feel like it's not relevant anymore, but okay. We can go in the refrigerator
outside,
again.
It seems totally normal, but on the inside, it's ice cold.
Did Nina just learn what a refrigerator is?
On the outside, it seems totally normal.
The power of her mind.
Ice cold. It's already been plundered.
And that's why we're never finding her father, I fear. Nina, I need you to keep it together. All right, well, it has to be something with this, because this is the only thing we can zoom in on. Can we combine something?
Besides...
Maybe pencil?
I think that must...
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. I don't know. Should I go down to the museum and see if I can find something else? Maybe take the diadem back? Maybe if I illuminate that on the calendar, that's something? Okay, yeah,
I'd better leave that on, otherwise I won't be able to see anything in here.
I used to see this game on sale all the time, and I was like, that's kind of cool, and never bought it. You want to know something really cruel, though? Looked this up because I was going to play it, and I saw it was on sale for 99 cents, and all of the games were on sale for 99 cents. And the sale ended in 24 hours. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't really feel like, because honestly, my Steam account is connected to my really old email, and they always require 2-factor authentication, but then it ends up being like 6-factor authentication to get into this old email from when I was a middle schooler. So I was like, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I must have logged on 25 hours later. I swear I did it. I think they closed the sale early, personally. But anyways, I had to pay $10 for this, so. Bit embarrassing for me. You just leave?
I think I still have more to do here.
I would say so as well. Bit embarrassing, love. Bit embarrassing. Okay. Alright, well, clearly nothing's changed around here. It doesn't look bad for $10, to be honest. Especially from 2006. I've seen worse. And the voice acting, as we've all noted, is spectacular. It really does have that going. Alright. There's gotta be something we're missing here. They def saw you looking at the game and ended the sale early. That's what I think. Big Brother. Where Jojo Siwa's possibly cheating on her girlfriend on live television? I don't know. That's kind of all I know about the situation. Where? The F? What's going on here? All right, we got the relief disc.
That
oh my god.
Obviously just...
Oh my god. I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. Okay. Okay. I know what to do. All right. We finally get to solve a puzzle. Let's go. Get in there, Nina. All right. Y'all ready for this?
Coin seems to complete the set.
Okay. So we need to have one of each horizontally, vertically, diagonally. Which doesn't that just seem so fun? All right. Let's try and cook something up here. Put that one there. No. In fact, no. Which one? Let's put that there. And then we need to switch out. Okay. Wait. I'm not far off, I don't think. Switch this. Oh. Oh. Where is another? Whoop. Drop my phone. Oh, these diagonals need to be fixed. What's wrong now? This is all good. This is all good. This is all good. Oh, diagonal. I see. Oh, and this. Same problem, actually. I just changed the orientation slightly. Okay. Oh, and now these are messed up. Okay. Where they've been messed up, to be fair. Put this there. Swap these. But like these could be diagonal of each other because it's short, right? Now we have 2 of these. What's missing in this? We need this to be swapped out, and then we need this to be swapped out, and now it's like whack-a-mole, these puzzles. And then what now? Oh. I say what now as I've made a perfect diagonal of all of the same coin. It's perfect. What's the big deal? Okay. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Okay. Hang on. Switch these around. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. The power of my brain. Honestly, it would scare you. And it should scare you. Quite the pickle I put for myself. All right, clearly I need to swap these around. And we don't have this one. Okay, so we have this. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. We have 2 golds here, and then we have the... Is that it? Is that the only problem? We need to have the gold somewhere else. And then we need dang. Well, I definitely don't think that should be at the diagonal. Okay. We got that. Oh, so close, so close. So now we have 2 here. So we need to get... Oh, and we have 2 here. Okay, that's what the problem is. And then... Man. I'm bad at this. Hee 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 hee. This is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly. Wait, what do I have messed up now? Obviously I have something. Oh, I have two gold here. That's what it is. Boom.
That opened up a trap door.
It opened up a trap door, guys.
Apartment. What could my father need one for? It contains documents.
Excuse me. Yeah, first try.
With my father's research expeditions. It's written here that in 1958, he was the leader of a secret...
The secret files of Tunguska!
Tunguska region. Apparently after the...
Oh my god.
Expedition,
We're so in.
The highest position tried to keep the results secret. It has to do with some strange plant growth. Daddy wanted to continue his research, but all further investigations were prohibited. Then apparently he did travel to the region again himself.
Not the JFK files, please.
And a local guide. That was in 1977. If I understand this correctly, a lot went wrong on this expedition. Something awful happened to Perez, and both of them were arrested. My father has not been able to find out what exactly happened to him that night, and Perez disappeared without a trace from that time forward. Daddy writes later that here at the latest, he should have realized that human life is always more important.
I'm so desensitized to the daddy now.
What does he mean? Maybe I should ask Max. He'd be able to help me with all the formulae and explain the scientific expressions. And this is a letter from some society in Ireland.
Ireland!
These are just empty.
Shout out Ireland!
I definitely need help. Maybe Max knows something about it all.
Okay, so that's where the pencil comes in.
I don't have anything.
All right, Max, be useless.
How that is connected with my father's disappearance, I don't yet know. But I have found some of his records in a secret compartment. They describe a secret expedition and some very strange events and...
Take a breath, Nina.
I can't follow you that quickly.
The best thing to do would be to come with me to my father's office. I'll show you the records, and then we should perhaps have a look at his filing cabinet.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I told you that I didn't see you here again.
Oh my god, he has a gun.
It really would have been better if you'd kept out of it. Now I have no other choice but to... Ah!
What?
Oleg,
What?
Kerski?
Looks like I came just in time. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so.
Hello?
What did the detective want from us anyway?
Did he want to shoot us?
Well, he probably doesn't have his weapon trained on you just for the fun of it. We should get away
Not
from
Max.
before this guy
He needs help.
I'm sorry.
He didn't want to shoot us with his gun, did he?
For some time now, I've had the feeling that I'm being pursued, and my nerves are
Also,
shaking.
face reveal. Look at
Of
this.
course I know your father. To be precise, I have known him for a very long time, and I
He
know
is
him very well.
not making eye contact with anyone in this conversation.
Expeditions back then. We were in the Tunguska region back then, together with the Cuban Manuel Perez, an Irish biologist whose name I can't...
I see why they zoom out for most of the
and
conversations.
some assistants. I don't want to get into details regarding the events of the past, but for some reason, someone appears to...
Lights are on, but no one's home.
I have the feeling that not only your father, but
I prefer
as
the
well
side
am
profile.
in danger,
Maybe he was
and
right.
possibly all members of that past expedition still living. Of course, I can't prove it, but if I'm not mistaken, the Russian Secret Service,
What a gag.
FSB, could be behind it. They already tried back then to prevent us, and your father in particular, from undertaking further expeditions. You know about your mother?
My mother? Why? What does she have to do?
Please tell me she was a spy.
You know that she died in an accident?
Yes, but...
It is rather questionable whether it
Ah.
was an accident. You were in the car as well. I was driving behind you.
When I
the car
rammed
suddenly
my
crashed
car into the back of your
and
car.
plunged into a river. I was barely able to get you out of there. But when I tried to
Your
save
mother was a
mother,
Tunguska.
2 of my fingers were torn off. Therefore,
Daddy never told me anything about that.
I'm certain he tried not to burden you with that as well. The 2 of us have already reproached ourselves enough. But enough about the past. Now we have to find your father again. Due to the events of the last few days,
Max is silent for this, by the way.
One of them is Sergei, who is moving in circles which...
Sergei.
Well, I'd rather not be found anywhere near them. But he knows just about everything.
Why's that?
One is actually supposed to know. According to his information, a research station was built in the Tunguska region decades ago. And now, another transport is planned to go there. Supposedly, not all the scientists who are to be transported there are participating voluntarily. This research trip and the disappearance of your dad a few days before it started...
This man had lore to drop. We are just standing here taking
My
it.
father was kidnapped and is now sitting on a train to Siberia? What do they want from him?
Even if, officially, he hasn't been active in research for years, he is still an expert in his field. I am
Our daddy's
sure
too
that
smart.
Sergei could help us.
I have to go to Moscow?
I have an airplane. We could be there in a few hours.
Not I have an airplane.
Quite a lot to swallow at once.
All right, Taylor Swift.
But if your dad is really on that train, we have no time to lose. As soon as he reaches the Tunguska region, we'll barely be able to get him out again. The area around the station is too heavily guarded.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but maybe it is the only chance.
Oh, he speaks.
So let's go.
It would be good if someone stayed behind, in case Vladimir does get in touch after all.
But...
Nina, we should go if
Yeah, stay home, Max.
Get there before the
We don't want you here. You'll sleep when you're dead.
I suppose I could have another look at your father's record.
Yeah, we do not want to see
I have a good feeling.
the emissions
Then let's go.
Take good
from
care
this
of
plane.
yourself, okay?
I'll do my very best. I wish I could.
Yes, me too. Good luck.
Let's go, girls. Incredible. I would not fly it. You could not pay me to get in that thing. That thing is held together by glue and dreams. And the audacity of rich people. Red line on a map. We're doing things. This is pretty hype, though.
Oh, Oleg didn't tell me you were such a beauty. If I had known that, my price would have gone down.
Okay, Bald.
I'm happy to see you too. You can help me in the search
Hey,
for
Queen,
my
is this guy bothering you?
Sergei can do a lot of things. Some say Sergei can do everything. But Sergei is martyr, so let's just stick with Sergei can do almost everything.
Is he Sergei? Or is he just...
honors you.
What can I do for you?
I thought you
Did he get the talking in third person redemption?
But Sergei needs all the information again firsthand. And looking at your mouth and your moving lips.
Are you going to help me or just gawk?
How does the saying go? One hand washes the other.
Okay. So, my father has disappeared. I only wanted to meet him in the museum where he worked. And as I arrived...
Yeah. Sergei knows that.
Then what do you want to know?
What did your father do in the last few weeks? What was he working on? Who was he working for?
Oh, quite honestly, I have no idea. I have never really spoken to my father to any extent about his work.
Real.
He tends to hold hour-long lectures about...
No idea what my dad does for a living, and I keep it that way.
I tend to fall half asleep. Then at some time we agreed to leave the subject of work out of our conversations.
Not good. Really not good.
Yes, I know, but it doesn't matter now anyway. But again, I really don't know what it was, or for who he has been working for recently. Besides his work for the museum, he still held lectures and prepared reports, but I can't be any more exact than that. All I know is that in the last few days he seemed a bit unconcentrated, as if he was especially concerned with something. But what that was?
That gets us nowhere. A couple of birdies told me in the last few days that another train is leaving for the Tunguska region.
Tunguska.
It has to do with...
Sometimes they say Tunguska and sometimes they say Tunguska. Which way is correct?
I don't know.
Or is it a tomato thing?
In any case, a few old friends have been reactivated.
Old friends? Reactivated?
Scientists and people who know the area who were in the Tunguska region in the past, they were, well, asked to cooperate.
Yeah, we know this.
Voluntarily. Others had to be persuaded.
Oh, I understand.
Good. Be that as it may, your father may be with them.
Is he in danger?
If he doesn't do anything stupid, he won't have any problems.
Also, I'm just realizing this guy has like a Bronx, Jersey accent or something. Hey,
already said.
as long as your father doesn't do anything stupid. I have a cold, so I can't really do an accent, but you get my point. What's happening here? Hey!
The side entrance of the train station. He'll take you in and give you a pass and a uniform. As soon as you're on board the train, you should be able to find enough time to look around. The guards on board are usually busy drinking and playing cards during the trip. Oh, and by the way, you're traveling under the name Nina Perkova. Your last name could give you away if your father is actually on board.
Fair enough.
I get in the train, eliminate all the guards, and free my
Murder all the guards, free my
Alone?
father.
Great plan. Just great.
When you find him, then we'll see how you'll get your father out. Not to worry. Sergei would never leave such a sweet ass hanging.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
That's a relief then. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit nervous about my father. I really am happy that you could help me. Thank you.
The voice actor was just told he was playing a gangster and made that choice, and no one told him otherwise. I believe that.
Moscow for nothing. And don't forget, even if you get information that you don't know what to do with, Sergei can certainly figure
Sergei!
Okay, I'll see what I can find out.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my God, we're here in Russia.
Yeah. It's much too nice to sit around
Doing a
out
little
here.
dance.
Comrade Yushin is taking your shift now. Isn't that nice of him? What? Why?
What are these Sergeis up to?
Chat a bit.
It doesn't seem to be my
Wow.
lucky day today. Was that a coincidence, or did they find out that Sergei bribed one of the guards? In any case, I now have a huge problem. Sergei has gone. My cell phone has no signal here.
T-Mobile, probably.
Get onto the train fast. Nina, it's time for a
Nina.
genius. I need an idea.
Fish Girl will live in my head rent-free. There will never be a moment where I don't think about her. All right, do we save? Okay, that's what we save. I think my game is saved. Me, an empath, sensing it. All right, we're going to start here. Just vote. I know I'm going to be out, so just vote. She was an icon. Is an icon. She's still alive. All right, y'all, we're going to stop there. I'm having fun. I'm really happy I'm back to streaming. It's a good old time. So, for those who don't know, my plan for the future, my life plan, is to stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at this time, 7 p.m. to whenever I get too sleepy. And then I'm hoping every once in a while, like maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday, we can do some stuff with the international folks too. Wednesday streams are coming back. So I hope y'all are ready for a good time. Also, if you're not already, join our Discord. It's a good old time. Mostly people talk about The Sims on there as of late. 3 streams a week, maybe 4. I know, crazy. Otherwise, I hope y'all have a lovely weekend. I hope Anya wins RuPaul's Drag Race. Thank you, bud. And yeah, I hope I see you guys next week. Have a good night. Bye.